morning, everyone. How are you doing? I wish you all doing great. So let's continue our lecture for Unit 2. I'm looking for a camera. Today we have this first part of this unit, which is Unit 2. I'm looking for a camera. So let's first get ready. Let's listen and speak. So please look at these pictures in front of you and try to match these names or items, let us say, with the pictures. So try to match. So what is DVD recorder? This is it. Yes, MP4 player, plasma TV, desktop PC, laptop or notebook computer, smartphone, USB memory stick, digital camcorder يعني كاميرا, all-in-one printer, memory card, sat-nav system. sat-nav system هو نفس GPS, and شردة. الشردة هذه اللي يقطعون بها الورق، يحطون الورق فيطلع يتقطع. هاي تستخدم في الوزارات عادة في الأماكن اللي هيجي بها ثقل، يعني تحتاج إنه بعض الملفات إلى أن تدمر. Yes. So now we know these items and what are their names. So let's now listen to listening 13 and to try to write down what the people are talking about. So listen to 5 short conversations in an electrical shop. For each conversation, decide which item A to L above the people are talking about.
Recording 13. A. So it's got maps of the whole of Europe? That's right. You can plan your route to wherever you want to go. It's touchscreen too, so it's very easy to use.
So there is something about maps, plan your route, and touch screen. So what is it? Sat-nav system. Very good. Let's complete.
B. It's quite light, isn't it? Yeah, it's very portable. Perfect for carrying around with you on vacation. You can record up to 3 hours of video onto the hard disk with audio and take still pictures too, of course. That sounds great.
So very light, and you can take with you into vacations يعني تاخذه وياك بالعطلات, and it can record video and take pictures. So what is it? Very good. Yes, it's the digital camcorder.
C. This one has a 50-inch screen. The picture quality is amazing, especially if you're watching in high definition. Yeah, I love watching movies, so this will be great. I just hope it will fit in my living room.
So, it should fit his room, and it's, I don't remember, 15-inch or something. Yeah, and it have perfect picture quality. So what is it? Yes, very good. TV.
D. It's wireless, isn't it?
Sure, and it's very light. It has an 80GB hard disk and a 3 GHz Intel processor, which is really fast. The screen's big too, 17 inches, and it's got all the latest software, of course.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So what is it? Yes, please tell me on the chat. This is considered to be as a homework.
E.
It can do 24 pages a minute in black and white, and it's a fax, so you can send documents too if you like.
Great. And can I make copies as well, yeah?
Yeah, just lift this lid and put what you want to copy in here.
So what is the thing that has 20 pages a minute, and it prints in black and white, and also it has fax too and can copy things? What is it? Yes, please tell me on the chat. So now let's listen again and make a list of words and expressions that help identify each item. هسه شو تسوون؟ تسمعون احنا ما سمعنا المحادثة، راح اشغلها لكم مرة بصورة كاملة بدون ما اقطعها. راح تحاولون تكتبون الكلمات اللي استدليتوا بيها على الأشياء اللي كتبناها بالتمرين السابق. Yes.
Recording 13. A. So it's got maps of the whole of Europe? That's right. You can plan your route to wherever you want to go. It's touchscreen too, so it's very easy to use. B. It's quite light, isn't it? Yeah, it's very portable. Perfect for carrying around with you on vacation. You can record up to 3 hours of video onto the hard disk with audio and take still pictures too, of course. That sounds great. C. This one has a 50-inch screen. The picture quality is amazing, especially if you're watching in high definition. Yeah, I love watching movies, so this will be great. I just hope it will fit in my living room. D. It's wireless, isn't it?
Sure, and it's very light. It has an 80-gigabyte hard disk and a 3 gigahertz Intel processor, which is really fast. The screen's big too, 17 inches, and it's got all the latest software, of course.
Wow, that's pretty cool. E. It can do 24 pages a minute in black and white, and it's a fax, so you can send documents too if you like. Great. And can I make copies as well, yeah? Yeah, just lift this lid and put what you want to copy in here.
So that's all for recording 13. So please now tell me, what are the words that make you decide that this thing is the right one? Yes. So now let's move to listening 14, which is asking for information. Now we will move to a situation where Bola is trying to buy herself a cell phone. So Bola is an Italian teacher working in London. She's thinking of buying a smartphone. Listen to her talk to an assistant and complete the expressions she uses below. هسه راح نسمع ونحاول نملي الفراغات اللي موجودة أثناء حديثها. Yes. So now let's try to listen to listening 14.
Recording 14.
Can I help you?
Yes, please. I'm looking for a smartphone, but I don't know much about them.
So first,
Right.
I'm looking for a smartphone. Yes, good.
Well, with a smartphone, you can install software and use it, for your appointments, as an address book for your contacts, that kind of thing. You can take notes and write documents and link it to your computer and transfer files.
Oh, I see. I'm interested in this one. Is it a good...
So be dash interest in this one. So what is it? Interested in this one? Yes.
good one?
This one, yes, it's pretty popular. It's got all the features you'd expect. A nice screen, a word processor, wireless internet.
Can you tell me what wireless internet is?
So, C, dash wireless internet is. Can you tell me what wireless internet is? Yes, good.
Well, it means you can connect to the internet without having to plug into a computer.
Right. So I can check my email, can I?
Yeah, you can read and send email and surf the internet too. As long as you're near a hotspot, of course.
Sorry, what does hotspot mean?
So, dash hotspot mean. What is that? Yes, what does hotspot mean? Yes, good.
That means an area where you can connect to the internet.
It's got a camera, hasn't it? Could you tell me about that?
Yeah,
So, could you tell me about that? Yes, good.
it's really good. 5 megapixels. You can take photos or video.
And it's got a touch screen. I'd like to know more about that, please.
Dash more about that, please. I'd like to know more about that, please. Yes, good.
Sure, you just press the feature on the screen you want to use, like this, messages or whatever, and there you go.
I see. That's clever.
You can download video games, and it's got an MP3 player for your favourite songs. You can even watch TV.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very easy to use.
Oh, I nearly forgot. What's the battery life like?
Finally, so she said, gee, what's the battery life like?
Not so great,
And I think this is the most important question when you are buying a phone.
but it comes with 2 batteries.
What happens if I press this button here?
Nothing. You've got to turn it on first.
So that's all for lesson 14. So the expressions or the questions that Paula uses to ask the assistant in order to help her for buying a cell phone can really help you in doing conversation. So when you are in such a situation, you can make use of these questions. Of course, you have to think about the internet, the battery, and also the many other properties of the cell phone according to your opinions, of course. So now let's move to learning tip. Try to think in English. This is the best way in order to learn English and to make good conversations in real. So whenever possible, try to prepare for a conversation. Think in advance about what you want to say and how you can say it in English. دائما حاولوا يكون عندكم فد توقع مسبق لحدث ما لسيتويشن ما تحدث ويانا يوميا هواية من المواقف فنفكر باللغة العربية. حاولوا انتوا كدارسين بالوقت الحالي دارسين للغة الإنجليزية حاولوا تفكرون شنو to think in English. So you could prepare expressions. You could think what are you going to say before it really happens. So now this one we are going to discuss on Telegram, which is, did you know we mean waste electrical and electronic equipment. So what is the difference between electric and electronic equipment? The answers will be on the Telegram and voices, of course. Every year, millions of tons of old and unwanted electronic goods are thrown away. This creates a huge environmental problem. Governments, manufacturers, and individuals around the world are trying to collect, reuse, and recycle these unwanted electronic goods. So now, I want to discuss with you about what is meant by recycle and what do you think of recycling. If we did recycling here in Iraq, is it going to succeed? And what do you think of the people here in Iraq, the Iraqi people? Are they going to recycle everything, the plastic into plastic, the paper into paper, the wood into wood, and etc. So they are going to make their trash into different parts. So they are going to recycle. What do you think of that? Let me know on Telegram. Make it voices, please. So now let's move. Let's move to speaking strategy, which is asking how to use something, finding out about a product. So you want to buy something or to buy a product. The first thing you have to do with the speaking strategy is how to use something. So it's يعني مرات شو نقول سووا حشاكم ليس الغبي سيد قومه إنما سيد قومه المتغابي. فهنا أول شيء من تريد تشتري شيء لازم تسوي روحك ما تعرف ما قاري عنه فتسأل الشخص المقابل شلون أستخدم هذا الشيء شلون أسويه شنو هو أنت مسوي قبل ما تشتري مسوي عليه بحث مدة شهرين زين. this is something good. راح يشرح لك هو وانت راح تقارن اللي قرأته بالمشروع وبالحكي اللي دا يحكي المقابل إلك. بالتالي راح تصير عندك فكرة إنه هل هذا البرودكت يستحق إنه تشتريه أو ما يستحق. Yes, so the speaking strategy is asking how to use something. If we look at Paula's expression when she said, "What happened if I press that button?" or "What happened if I press this button here?" سألتها شنو ممكن يصير إذا أنا ضغطت هذا. So expressions that we can use in order to ask for more information or for information. What does something do, or what is something for? Yes. So here, look at this extract from the end of Paula's conversation. Notice the expression in bold that she uses to ask how to use the smartphone. Paula, what happens if I press this button here? Assistant, nothing. You've got to turn it on first. So number 2, here are some other expressions you can use to ask how something works. What does the button do? And what is this button for? طبعا هاني البutton صار لي ساعة أقولها bottom، فهذا اشتباه، عذرا على ذلك. It is button يعني دقمة، ها. Bottom يعني أسفل. Yes. Speak up. Imagine you want to buy a smartphone. Use the words below to make sentences. Listen and respond to the assistant. هنا هذا listening 19 راح نسمع له وانتو أمامكم شنو من ال A لل E. These are words you can make in order to make sentences. مثلا تقدرون you can use look for smartphone and make it as a sentence. For example, I'm looking for a smartphone. Have a closer look. So, can I have a closer look? It's a closer, not closer. Yes. So, let's listen to recording 19 and decide what's going on.
Recording 19. Can I help you? A. Right. Well, this one is pretty popular. B. Sure. Here you are. C. That switches it on. D. That's for typing messages, like emails and notes. E. It switches on the wireless internet connection.
So, yeah.
Recording
These are the answers for the A to E sentences that you are going to do. So you have what you are going to do here to turn the expressions from A to E or the words from A to E into sentences, and the replaying that were on listening 19 are the real replays for these statements that you are going to do. So this is a prepared conversation already, but what you have to do is to match up things and to make it as a complete conversation. This is going to be your homework. I'm going to listen to your homework if it's voices on Telegram, if it's written on the model on the chat. Thank you very much for your listening. Thank you very much for your time. See you next Monday.